Dada. Thank you. Put it back in the bowl. Good job. Where's the next one? Alright, what do you want to eat, bud? What do you want to eat? Do you want this? You don't want it, okay.
Good morning, baby. Eating a quite random breakfast. Me and Vladimir have shared a can of pinto beans, some olives. I have an avocado, which I'm not really necessarily... I don't know, it's not that I'm digging it. I haven't even had any yet, but I'm not kind of in the mood for it. And then Raymond made me this huge yogurt parfait with kiwi, strawberries, granola, and coconut vanilla yogurt. So I'm super stoked. This little guy is eating some of his dad's bread now because his breakfast is not adequate enough. And then Daddy is eating some vegetarian Bush's baked beans with some sourdough bread toasted with some butter, huh? Mm-hmm. Yummy. Mm-hmm. Here we see the McBooty eating his second lunch, which is consisting of some black olives and some avocados. He's a little on the not too terribly fussy side, but I think his ears are hurting him. He grabs his head. He's been doing this, but I thought it was his way of playing, but he does it when he's frustrated as well. I mean, it honestly could be nothing, or it could be something. It could be the pressure of his teeth breaking through, messing with his ears, but ooh, it's a girl's breakfast slash lunch. Thank you. Raymond's always making fun of me because I'm putting like special things in there. Like sometimes when I have yogurt, I'll put some water in my leftover bowl because, you know, there'll be like yogurt still in the bowl, and then they'll get it poured on top of their food, so they'll get like yogurt food and like all these other things. But yeah, he tugs on his ears and he grabs on the side of his head and he just shakes like himself. But I mean, that has been a new way we've been playing as of recently as well. So for a while I thought it was him just playing, but Raymond noticed him doing it yesterday in the van. So my poor little baby. Alright, we are on our way to... Where are we on our way to? Ultrasound! Yay! We have been having a very lazy day. What have we done all today?
Nothing. Allie's actually done things. I haven't.
Yeah, I've made bread. And I have also... What else have I made?
She made soup.
I made soup. Yes, I made lunch. Homemade lunch, which you guys did not get to see, but it was delicious. It was star-shaped noodles with potatoes and refried beans and corn, like soup. You guys, dude, it was delicious. I don't know if it was because I was hungry or what, but it was really, really good. Now we're off to go see Mr. Baby Niklaus. Nikis.
I'm going to probably fall asleep on the drive up there.
I hope not, because you're driving. I did Vladimir's hair while it was wet, and it's all to the side, my poor prince. Bless you, booty. Bless you. Looks like one of those, like, what is it, like 70s hairstyles or something? Poor little guy. Ooh, a fair! Raymond can tell you all about fairs and carnivals with me. I used to make him take me to them all the time. I was hamming it up in here with the other people. Whoa. Thank you. Here we go. Our turn.
It's our turn.
So I haven't seen you guys since we went to go see Niklaus, and everything is good. Don't think that we haven't seen you because like something went wrong. Not a lot of information was able to be given to us from the ultrasound technician, because that's just the way they work. They want your doctor to go over the results with you. But he's still a boy. He has hair. His face, from what we can see, seems really chunky and cute. He is weighing about, what did I say, like 5 pounds, give or take 13 ounces. So he could actually be 4, he could be like 6. So, you know, it's an estimate, just like everything else in life. It's like a guess. But yeah, he's doing good. I did not get much information about my placenta, even though last time I went with the ultrasound for the 4D, like little photo shoot of his, the ultrasound technician there told me that it was out of the way, and this ultrasound technician kind of, hinted at that, but like I said, wasn't able to give me much information. But he's doing good. His heart rate is doing good. Amniotic fluid is looking good. He is measuring to date, so there's no growth restriction, which is good. And I don't know, I feel like these past few, like a week or two, I haven't been able to go to sleep, and I just feel like I want to take some time for myself. Life is gonna change again, and I don't know how drastically. I'm sure at the end of the day it's not even gonna be that bad. It's just I'm gonna have like a baby Niklaus. But I mean, who knows? He could be a baby that needs more attention or more love and care. What one would consider a hard baby or a difficult baby. But I'm excited. I'm ready for him to be here. Well, not physically ready. I haven't had a shower yet. I haven't had maternity photos yet. And in retrospect, that's all things you don't necessarily need, but I would like, you know. I don't even have my diaper bag packed, but I don't know. I can't believe it. Especially with the past few days, with everything, like with what freaking happened on Monday, and I don't know. There's another thing that's been kind of weighing on me a lot. Aiden's whole situation with his dad isn't very going all too well. As you all know, we have Aiden on a strict diet via recommendations of his pediatrician, a ketogenic diet, which is a high-fat, low-carb diet, basically. The high fats assuming that they would help his brain function and things like that. And it has been shown that in patients that have seizures or epilepsy, that a ketogenic diet actually can help sometimes. Well, can actually help when medication fails. So it's basically like our fallback plan or preventative plan to keep him seizure free. He's almost at a year right now. We're coming up on it. Can you believe it? A year since the seizure started. That is wild. But yeah, but his dad hasn't been really following the plan, the procedures. His pediatrician is a little bit annoyed about it. My sister is obviously really annoyed about it. Raymond's really annoyed about it. Everybody is, and I am too, because we're doing it as a preventative method. Aiden is doing great, don't get me wrong. He's moving by leaps and bounds, but he's not better. He's not healed. He's not cured. He is just at this moment in time, in this segment of life, doing fine. And since he's doing so well, his neurologist doesn't want to up his medication. He doesn't want to up it to see if perhaps we can start to slowly wean him off of it. And the weaning process in this situation is because Aiden is gaining more weight. So I think at like 21 or 22 pounds, he would be technically, the dosage of medicine that he's on is no longer adequate for his body weight, and the neurologist wants to, you know, wean him that way. And it's just, I don't know, it's scary. It's scary because I don't want them to come back. And I feel like we got really fortunate with being able to catch everything so soon, and to feel like someone doesn't care, you know, or they don't get it. So obviously that's been having me down in this pregnancy. My poor little Niklaus has been thrown to the back burner, and I hope that once he's finally here in center stage, I can give him all of the love and attention that I feel like he deserves, because he deserves everything in the world. And I feel just like this pregnancy, he's just been overshadowed by everything. I mean, at the end of the day, if all of this wasn't happening, I'm sure he would have still been overshadowed, because I'm running around after Vladimir all the time. You know, and obviously your first pregnancy is never going to be anything like your second or your third or your whatever. That's understandable, because my first pregnancy, like my first ever one with Wildfire, I had a sense of just peace and calm that I have not since then felt. Like with Vladimir, as you guys remember, if you've been here from the beginning, I was anxious at every turn. I was nervous for everything. And with Niklaus, it's like his entire pregnancy has been thrown on the back burner. And all of these other things have basically just taken up my life. And I'm just excited. I'm excited for him to be out, I think. I'm excited to meet him. And I'm just, you know, hoping for the best with the Aiden situation. Hoping that gets resolved soon. And it's just really irritating. Just very, very irritating. You have this entire fleet of people essentially trying and doing their very best to make sure that he's well taken care of and is catching up or is learning things, and to have one person just kind of like not care, and basically you feel like they're backstabbing you or they're doing everything in their power to make you fall back, is just very irritating, you know? Like, I've put so much time and effort into trying to make sure that he catches up, and for his dad or whoever not to like care or not to, you know, and I don't do it because I want some recognition. I want like a pat on the back, like, oh, Allie, you're so sweet, thank you for doing all this for him. I'm doing it for him. Just to have what it feels like to have somebody undermining you is just so annoying. And it's like not even undermining me. It's not even the fact that they're like doing it to me. They're doing it to him. Everything I do is like for him. You know? It's just really annoying and really irritating. And I mean, this has been an ongoing struggle for a while now. And I just haven't talked much about it on the vlogs because I've just been exhausted and I just don't feel like it's my place. But at this point in time, I feel like it's affecting me so much that I might as well talk about it. So, like I said, hopefully all of that gets resolved soon. But tomorrow should be a fun day because it's the Easter egg hunt at the library, our local library. And Jenny doesn't go into work until much later, so we're actually going to go down there and take the boys, which will be fun. And then on Thursday I have an estimate for a potential new client. I'm hoping, I have a feeling that I might be there. They might try to like lowball me, but at this point in time I cannot. I can do only so much as far as amount wise, you know, with it still being profitable for us and for everybody. So it's just annoying, but yeah, that's about it. That's about life. But Niklaus is doing great. Hopefully after this Monday I will have more information about him, that I can do another bump date. Little Niklaus nugget. Gotta start packing my hospital bag soon. I don't know what exactly I'm packing it, but I have to. My baby shower will be soon. And then of course Easter is this Sunday, so that should be fun. I'm going to my mom's house for a while. And then my sister Mercedes' birthday is the following day on Monday. And then my birthday, I think this year, lands on like a Saturday or something, which would be cool if I wasn't pregnant and I had a baby and my husband had the weekend off. I could go party, but it's okay. Also, the Phantom of the Opera is coming to the Smith Center in the beginning of like May. And I don't know exactly when I'm going to go watch it because you know what also is due in the beginning of May? Niklaus. So we'll see. We will see what goes on, and I just wanted to share that with you guys, especially because as of recently I feel like I've been just very not myself. Just been very tired or just very stressed out, and I don't know. Nighttime is one of the only times like I am tired but I can't get comfortable. My back hurts or I'm just not sleepy enough, and I've just been enjoying these like quiet hours to myself. Just me, myself, being able to reflect on everything or reflect on nothing and just being able to chill. So life is gonna change soon, very, very soon. Another thing that brings me some comfort is knowing that we won't have any more children for a while. Obviously, I was thinking about holding off on having Niklaus later, you know, when Vladimir was 2, trying to start maybe when he was 2 or beyond 2, not before he was 2, you know. His brother will be here before he's even 2 years old, so that was a change of plans, and not that I regret it, but yeah, you know, I'll get to be able to breastfeed and to enjoy their babyhood and their toddlerhood. And we've always planned for the children to be spaced out, for the first 2 to be close in age, and for the last 2 to be close in age as well. And I'm excited. I feel like our family will be complete for the time being, and I'm just excited. So I'm gonna let you guys all go. I hope you guys liked today's vlog. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye.